The latest entry in the popular God Eater franchise has finally arrived on Nintendo Switch. Now you can enjoy the game's captivating story, distinct characters, and stylish, fast-paced combat anytime, whether you're alone or with friends. Armed with the God Arc, transform your weapon to slash, shoot, and devour any enemies in your path. Customize it with various parts, choosing from 8 melee forms, 4 gun forms, and 3 shields to create a weapon that matches your playstyle. Use powerful techniques like burst arts and dive attacks to refine your combat style and defeat the origami. Immerse yourself in a dramatic story where you are the main character, and team up with friends via local communication to take on enemies together and gather materials for your God Arc. I hold the Bayonetta series combat in such high esteem that I'd consider it in the top 5 combat systems of all time, right next to Devil May Cry, God of War, Ninja Gaiden, and Batman Arkham games. It's incredible to look at, feels equally amazing to play, and is packed with opportunities for style and creativity thanks to the wide assortment of wild weapons. Bayonetta 3 cements its legacy further by taking risks with its established formula to revitalize the combat system. Fortunately, those risks pay off. Bayonetta 3 is an invigorated sequel with fresh ideas that enhance its 13-year-old combat system, offering impressive variety throughout its 10 to 12-hour campaign and more of that trademark sexy Bayonetta style that makes the series one of a kind.
And reality as we know it gets wiped out for good!
Lesson 1. Carelessness will get your tail snipped. Got that?
Darksiders Genesis is an action-adventure where you'll hack and slash your way through hordes of angels, demons, and other creatures, paving your path to hell and back. The game lets you discover what happened in the world before the events of Darksiders and gives you the chance to play as the 4th horseman of the apocalypse. Strife. Instantly switch between the swordsman war and the sharpshooter strife in a fierce single-player experience, or team up with a friend in 2-player co-op mode. Uncover a brand new story campaign that reveals the history of the 7 seals and collect items, abilities, and upgrades to grow stronger and fight better.
We are trusted to uphold the balance. That honor is payment enough.
I must warn you of the danger threatening to consume the entire world. Someone plots to lure.
Join the Phantom Thieves and strike back against the corruption overtaking cities across Japan. A summer vacation with close friends takes a sudden turn as a distorted reality emerges. Reveal the truth and redeem the hearts of those imprisoned at the center of the crisis. Dive into a new story in the stylish world of Persona, dynamically control your team during explosive combat, and battle across Japan in an epic road trip.
Sudden personality shifts, abnormal behavior, psychotic breakdowns? Doesn't this sound like the work of the Phantom Thief?
No More Heroes 3 brings legendary assassin Travis Touchdown back into the madness. To stop the evil Prince FU and his 10 alien assassins from taking over Earth, Travis must climb to the top of the galactic superhero rankings. Players must earn money through various missions to enter the next ranked battles. Using the beam katana and new Deathglove skills, players can enjoy even more intense combat while customizing gameplay to their liking.
War!
Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity takes you 100 years into the past to reveal the events that led to Hyrule's downfall. Play as Link, Zelda, the 4 champions, and other heroes as you battle hordes of enemies to save the kingdom from calamity. Immerse yourself in the dramatic story through cinematic scenes and experience epic battles against thousands of foes. Use each character's unique abilities to defeat powerful enemies and alter the course of history. If you have save data from Legend of Zelda, Breath of the Wild, you'll receive a bonus item, the Training Sword, which offers additional protection.
What comes to mind first? A story of hope? Of love?
Children of Morta tells a story set in a distant land, but touches on themes close to our everyday lives. It's a tale of simple emotions we all know well: love, hope, longing, uncertainty, and ultimately, the loss and sacrifice we are willing to make for those we care about. Join the adventure of an extraordinary family of heroes. As corruption spreads, the guardians of Mount Morta must stand against ancient evil. However, this isn't a story about saving the universe. It's about a brave family standing together as the world around them falls into darkness.
Vulnerable and wounded. When you think family, you...
なんだこいつは。待ってくれ。
Abandon all fear. Attack on Titan 2 is the thrilling sequel to the action game based on the globally renowned anime, Attack on Titan. Relive the epic story alongside Eren and his companions as they fight to save humanity from the deadly Titans. Experience the adrenaline rush of using the omnidirectional mobility gear to maneuver through the sky and battle giant foes, delivering the satisfaction of defeating these monstrous enemies to protect humanity. Torchlight 2 takes you back into a thrilling world filled with bloodthirsty monsters, bountiful treasures, and sinister secrets, where the fate of the world is once again in your hands. The game is fast, fun, and brimming with action and loot. Play solo or team up with friends online. Torchlight 2 features a dynamic world with randomized layouts, monsters, and loot, ensuring a fresh experience every time. Customize your characters, choose a loyal pet to fight by your side, or carry your loot to town. Once you've completed the main campaign, start over with the same character for an even greater challenge.
Torchlight 2, Relive the Glory. Now available on Nintendo Switch.
Stupid boy. I told you nobody gets out of here.
Defy the god of the dead as you hack and slash out of the underworld in this roguelike dungeon crawler from the creators of Bastion and Transistor. As the prince of the underworld, use Olympus's powers and weapons to escape the god of the dead, growing stronger and uncovering the story with each attempt. Olympians like Zeus, Athena, and Poseidon offer powerful boons to enhance your abilities. Explore thousands of character builds, meet gods, ghosts, and monsters, and experience unique story events. Each delve into the underworld brings new surprises, with bosses that remember you. Use the Mirror of Night to become permanently stronger and gain an edge in future escapes. Permanent upgrades make the exciting combat and story accessible without being a god. Stunning hand-painted environments and an original score bring the underworld to life.
How very interesting.
Death approaches.
Oh, thank you, lad.
Sweet dreams.
Devil May Cry introduces players to Dante, the ultimate devil hunter. With the blood of a legendary demon warrior in his veins, Dante takes on a mission from the mysterious Trish to defeat Mundus, the king of the underworld. Armed with a sword and dual guns, Dante uses his skills to perform impressive combos as he embarks on his quest for revenge. This classic game introduced the world to the stylish action genre, which has since become iconic. Discover the origins of Shulk as he and his companions face off against an unstoppable mechanical threat. Armed with a future-seeing blade, Shulk embarks on a journey across a vast world, using strategic, real-time combat and chaining together attacks. During an attack by the mechanical invaders, known as the Makon, Shulk discovers the full power of the mysterious Monado blade. With this powerful weapon, he sets out to defeat the Makon once and for all, navigate dangerous wildlife, upgrade your party, and unleash powerful chain attacks to take down your enemies. After a global disaster, survivors gather in a futuristic megacity. As a member of a special police task force with sentient armaments called legions, you must protect them from otherworldly invaders. In this new action game from Platinum Games, control both the protagonist and a legion simultaneously to perform stylish combos and utilize various abilities. Explore a cyberpunk metropolis, solve crimes, and interact with citizens while saving the world from extra-dimensional chimeras. Use legions to aid investigations and solve environmental puzzles in the Astral Chain, the alternate dimension from which the chimeras invade.
The cycle of this world, I will not allow it to perish with you.
Uncover a new chapter in the Fire Emblem universe with Fire Emblem Warriors 3 Hopes. This game offers an alternative story for familiar characters from Fire Emblem 3 Houses, where you decide the fate of the continent of Fodlan. Choose your hero, train them in combat arts, devise strategies, and lead your army on the battlefield. Fast-paced battles, teamwork, and strategy are the keys to victory. Engage in battles with allies and use their unique abilities to defeat enemies and change the course of history.
We shall fight, we shall survive, and we shall win a glorious future for Fodlan!
But now that I know, I won't make the same mistake again.
Revenge is not a thing you take for someone else. You seek revenge to slake your rage and heal your wounded heart.